Hello everyone, welcome in. Hey Blubbers, you're first today, congratulations. First 19 times, goddamn. Hello everyone, welcome. We are doing a Thailand flight today. We are starting in a place called VYMD, which is not in Thailand, but we're going to Thailand, which is VTCC. That is the first flight. Then the second flight, we've got a nice little, very hilly area. Not mountainous, I wouldn't say it's that high. Very green hills we'll be going around. Should be quite a fun flight, that one. But I'm already loaded into the game. I said I'd do this last time, so I don't have to deal with any bugs at the beginning. Because last time we had a few bugs. Let's keep loading in again to get it to work properly. I got loaded in first. Alright, so we're now in the game already. Here we are. The airport is extremely empty. I guess this is not a major airport, so we're not seeing multiplayer people. I should have multiplayer on, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I guess it's just a kind of an empty airport. I guess we'll see when we get somewhere a bit more busier if it is. Hang on, let me. I wish I got name tags on. So I thought I should still people flying around. Did you know the airport? Did the airport know you were coming? They didn't. They would have closed up otherwise. Instantly hidden. 10 stream streak. Thank you so much. Thorax is fly Boeing, dude. I'm not flying Boeing. I'm flying Airbus. Hey, Kaz. I don't know how to fly a Boeing. I've not tried doing that yet. not tried. What time's your streaming, Wills? What time's your cooking stream? Will I be able to see it, or will it be too late? Will it be too late for me? Okay, we're getting some fueling done. Let's get the stairs over here as well. So go to GSX and get a stairs. Let's get some boarding done. It should be a very quick boarding because we're just waiting for very dense boarding, so it should be pretty damn quick. Just get the stairs here, and can I get the people here arriving already and the stairs not here yet? I should be able to. I started to get home, so between... I'm gonna miss it. That's disappointing. That's sad. I'll see part of it. Hopefully. I won't be able to see all of it. Damn. Hope your cake goes well that you're making. Yeah, here we are, people. We are currently sitting here. I did request refueling. Did they do it already? Did they do it already? There's a fuel truck over there. Did they come and leave? They might have done, because I did that for the stream. Maybe, how do I check? Let's do fuel on board. Yeah, they've done it already. Cool. You got an invoice. Okay, good. That's right then. I'm trying to decide whether to do apron or not. Definitely an apron. And you need to get an apron with your face on it as well at some point. There's a ginormous face on your apron. That'll be for the next stream, alright? Okay, here we go. Get that on, get that on, get that on, get this on, get this on. There we go. So this should be quite quick boarding, hopefully. I'm not doing Beyond ATC. I'm just going to try a stream without it, just to see what happens. Or should I do Beyond ATC? I think we should, actually. No, I think it's fun with it. We'll put it in. At least we don't have AI traffic, at least. The only problem is, the reason I'm kind of, like, not too sure if I want to do Beyond ATC is that I don't know if they always follow the sim brief flight plan. Or if they make up their own based off real world traffic, I don't know. So the plan I've made for multiplayer people, it may not be accurate for them, but that's fine. Live traffic is on, but your sim clock does not match real world time. That's fine. I don't mind.
Beyond ATC.
The ATC is amusing. Yeah. Okay. Let's get this in. So we want to do... I don't have to use Beyond ATC. It's just kind of nice to use it sometimes. Let's get this put in. So it's 1006. 1006. 1006. There we go. Let's get the flight plan put in here as well. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let's not forget my coffee as well. I keep forgetting this recently.
Your passenger's bus is coming.
Okay, crew is now boarded. We've got passengers coming in now. Should be pretty quick for them. Okay, we do have beyond ATC loaded, so I'm probably just not getting a bit of a lag as the other planes come in. We should start to see them load in a second. Hopefully. Let me just double check I have nameplates on as well for my player. I can't remember if I did or not. I kind of keep changing my controls. Name. I do, yeah. That's exactly what I needed. So, just make sure they're on. Yeah, the skies are empty in this place. I guess this is not a popular area to be in. Or to fly over, maybe. Okay, let's turn off... I already did turn off fuel. Okay, let's get the communications put in, shall we? So we're over here. Let's go to from, taxi. Let's do... ground, 12185. Up, and get tower put in as well. 118.6. 118.6. There we go. Awesome. I'm not going to say where I'm going because I don't understand how to say this airport name. So, here they come. Ground. No, that's the wrong button to press. That's my other button. Ground. Easy A645. A320 request IFR clearance.
May I see your boarding pass?
I'm not going to say that. It's good enough. They know where I'm going. They have my flight plan.
Mandalay ground. Information Whiskey Current. Cleared to Chiang Mai via Daisy 1 Sierra departure. Runway 17. Climb via sit to flight level 080. Squawk 6033.
It's the wrong runway that Beyond Simbrief gave me, but it's the same departure. Well, no, it's not actually. It's one off, isn't it? Anyway. Taxi to runway 17 via the 1001 Sierra departure. Climb by sit to flight level 080 and squawk is 6033. Easy A645. Okay.
Easy A645. Read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
I'll call you back. I'm ready for pushback or engine start. Easy A645. Okay. Flight plan. We want to go from here. We want to depart from 17. And we want to do this one. Yeah. Yeah, that one there. Perfect. Yeah, slightly different to what the Simbrief gave me, but good enough.
This way.
I don't know how I can ever, like, make a flight plan that's accurate if I use Beyond ATC. I guess you just can't. Like, for multiplayer.
Boarding pass, please.
Which is a bit annoying, but oh well. I guess if, like, when we start doing this more and more people join, I just won't do Beyond ATC at that point. Which is fine. I don't need it. I just have to direct my traffic in another way instead to have other people here. Okay. I don't want to do this. I want to do this one. Let's calculate. We got 147 all the way down. So 147.
Passenger's bus is coming.
147. 147. 1 and flex temp is 66. So 166. Okay. So just to explain what I'm doing here, I'm doing the takeoff speed. So based off my like weight and fuel and everything like that, and the people I've got on board and the weather, they reckon my takeoff speed is going to be a 147. My flap's going to be in position 1. And my flex temp is 66 degrees. And I believe this means you're powering down the engine a bit. So you're not going as, the engine's not going as full blast. I think that's what it means, because I think like the hotter it is, the more you need your engine to be used or whatever. Okay, and that's just telling that what to do. Okay, so if I go to here, let's pin that. Let's put my departure in, which was this one here. They gave me flight level 080 already. Here's my transition altitude 6,000. Let's just double check that before I go. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Let's get out of here. Get the APU going. So I'm not ready, turns out. APU. Start. APU blade, and then 50 more passengers, and then we're good. Look. There we go. That's that in. Let's check my flight plan quickly. Looking good. There we go. Perfect. We are now ready. Let's get these a few more people to come in. Hopefully this is the last bus, and then we can definitely be ready to go. Here they come on in though. Here they come, getting in. Come on people, no dilly-dallying, get on in, or I'll leave without you. I'll just take off and go. You can call up EasyJet Manager and get yourself a refund, I don't care. There we go, that's definitely it. Okay, thank you, that is a fancy old shuttle. Look at that. Okay, all the passengers are on. Well, nearly. Just the slow guy wandering up and down. Sorry, slow woman, sorry. In you get. Say hi. Oh, where am I going? There we go, they're all on board. I think.
Boarding completed.
I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me, that was a quick one. I nearly didn't have a chance to mute my mic. Super quick. Okay, everyone's boarded. Let's now turn off the external power. I think it's already done. Nope. There we go. And ground, request pushback and start. Easy A645.
Easy 8645 Mandalay ground, pushback approved, face north.
Cabin crew, I'd like to take this time.
Face north, easy A645.
We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to see final letters from the
we are
ground
ready
crew,
for
then we'll be
pushback.
Okay, let's make sure my controls work. That's good, that's good.
shortly with a
It's
very
good.
safety briefing. We do ask that you give them
I did
full
say pushback, didn't I?
to review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft.
Is it doing it?
Appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's
I think so, yeah. I think it's putting in the
please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
stop the nose steering. There we go. Doors are now closed.
Departure checks complete.
Like a cool, look, I love how enclosing girls what they're doing. It's really cool. Just for a mod. Okay, and the tug can get connected. That's a fancy old vest you've got on there. It's like made of sequins or something. Doesn't look like a standard standard one. Here it comes. It is like a standard one. Here we go. It runs really smoothly here. So we have injected traffic. I guess this airport is empty. It's not even seeing them either. So I think this is just an empty airport. This is probably like a really small airport. I'm pretty sure it said international in the name though, but we don't get many flights. I mean, it means it runs a lot smoother though. It means it runs great. Here we go. Okay, push back on map. We're gonna face north. So, bam, instantly there. Perfect.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brake has been released.
Commencing push.
Fuel pumps all on.
Start at will.
Ignition on. Engine 1. Kind of like shaking around everywhere. Yeah, it's like I'm twitching. Don't know why. Yeah, don't push your brake. Don't push your brake when you're reversing. There we go. Nearly there. And let's get out of here. God, we taken off in 20 minutes. Look at me. That's what happens when you get into the game beforehand. So I made sure to boot up the game beforehand, be in the airport, in my plane, make sure there's no bugs, and we can instantly go.
Please set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Yeah, engine 1 is nearly online. Nearly ready for that one. Bum, bum, bum. Engine 2. Okay, cool. The weather looks a little bit gloomy over there, and we're kind of going towards that. I don't really like that, but oh well. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure we won't get struck by lightning. Okay. I don't think I really need taxi charts. We'll get him anyway. Yeah, the thing we do. We're going to runway 17, aren't we? So just that way. So you're going to go A. Go to A. Okay, engine 2 is coming on. So yeah, look, the flex means my engines on takeoff will be at 77.8% with that temperature. So that's the number I put in earlier on the takeoff thing. So when I go full takeoff speeds, it'll be at 77.8% of what they could potentially do. There you go, engine both available. Nice one. Ignition off. Let's say to them, we are good.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
God, this flow thing is so handy. I love it by Parallel 42. It's super useful. It's much nicer dealing with the horrible one up here. Means I can like have my cursor up here and not, because it used to be if I like tried to click something up here, it would think I'm trying to click that menu and it'll bring the menu up, and I'm like, no, I just want to click something on the top of my screen. This I have to press a button now, and it brings up this, which I can fully change to be whatever I want. You can like change all of this and have different pages as well. I'm not fully configured it how I want it. I've just done one wheel and that's it. Okay. APU can now go off. Okay, truck disconnected. Thank you very much. The title says GA flight. That'll be for flight 2. So flight 1 should say... does it say airliner? It doesn't say anything. I'll do... let's put airliner in the first one. There we go. I've just updated that. We are doing an airline in the first flight. Then when we get to our destination, we'll be doing a GA flight from there over some very nice green hills in Thailand. Okay, thank you very much for the tow. Boom, boom, boom. See you guys later. Okay. No, wrong button again. Keep pressing that button. Ground, request taxi to runway 17, easy A645.
Easy 8645, taxi to holding point Alpha, runway 17 via Alpha.
Yep, that's just this way. Taxi to runway 17 via Alpha and hold at Alpha, easy A645. Golf Bully to X-Plane 12, kind of left. I have never played X-Plane 12, never played any of the X games before. X-Planes, next game. I honestly don't know how they're different. I've never once given it a try. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time to have 2 on the run. So I'll like, this one would. This would do. Go. Flaps on, spoilers armed, weather on, cabin check, config test, done. I tried X-Plane a while ago. I'm doing, yeah. What do you like about X-Plane? Just as someone who doesn't know anything about it, what does it do better than Flight Sim? Did Derry, Northern Ireland, Heathrow. Oh, that'd be a good flight. Yeah, I need to do more UK kind of flights. Whenever I do UK flights, I generally just go to Manchester. Okay, let's go to the end of the runway. We're nearly there. It's not too far. We've got to go. Hello, Mikey, and hello, Raptor. Welcoming both of you. You need like 300 gig. What for? X-Plane. That's a big game. That's big. I think I have just like one of my SSDs are pretty much just full of Microsoft Flight Sim stuff. Just all to do with that. You know, dedicated SSD just for this game, pretty much. 1,000 plug-in just to get one out. Oh, I don't want to deal with any of that rubbish. That's way too much. I want things just to kind of work when I'm streaming. I don't want to be like messing around with plugins and stuff. Okay, down here we go. Yeah, very gloomy here. The flying is easy because it's a heavier aircraft. What? All the aircrafts are heavier, like they're better at getting the correct weight, or the plane you're flying in X-Plane. Or the physics is Yeah, I've read that the clouds weren't as good. Someone said. I read online. But yeah, I've heard the physics is better. But then again, I've not ever flown a plane before, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm missing out physics-wise. Never flown one. Okay, we needed that. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, if anyone wants to join, feel free to join this multiplayer flight. You'll also be doing an airliner flight first. If you do exclamation mark plan, you'll get the plan we're doing. And then we'll be doing a GA flight after this. V1 taxi. Well, me going fast. Okay, we needed that.
Easy 8645, contact Mandalay Tower 118.6.
Contacting tower on 118.6, easy 8645. There we go. Here we go. This is runway 17. I've forgotten. Yeah. Oh god. I looked away for a second. Tower request departure from runway 17, easy 8645. I didn't mean to stop here.
Easy 8645, Mandalay Tower.
I was a pilot for 40 years and now retired living in the Maldives with my wife. Oh, that's cool. Nice one. Yeah, I've never flown, so... To me, this is like a perfect physics simulation, because I don't know any different. Oh, well, you're not. Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to... Got to say, I'm also a virtual pilot. Nowhere near a real pilot. Take off runway 17, easy A645. Okay, let's go. I've flown a real plane. Oh, that's cool. I've never flown a plane before. That'd be cool to do like a little Cessna thing, but it's really expensive to do. Okay, give me clearance already. So let's just get straightened up. Okay. Oh. Okay, we ready? Spool up my engines. There we go. My feet aren't in my rudders properly. Hang on. Oh, forgot my lights. Oopsie. There we go. 100 knots. Bum, 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 bum. 140 and rotate. Up we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Positive rate of climb. Oh, look at that for a view. That's nice, isn't it? That's pretty good. It was a little Piper Archer. It was 30 minutes with super. I mean, even 30 minutes would be cool. But yeah, you generally have to pay for 30 minutes here. And even there, that's really expensive to do. So, I'm not too sure if it'll ever be something I do. Unfortunately. Yay.
Easy 8645, contact Mandalay departure 119.2.
Contacting to Mandalay departure 119.2, easy A645. Let's wait for the read there so I can do the flaps. There we go. Okay, 119.2, did she say? Yeah. Well, I always turn my head in real life rather than actually like positioning this properly. Should really just do this. 119.2. Departure, easy A645 at 3,500 feet. Climbing to 6,000.
Easy 8645, Mandalay departure. Good morning. Identified. Climb flight level 180.
Climb flight level 180, easy A645. I think like 200 might be more. Yeah, I mean, I looked at it in like little Cessna, like lesson things, and yeah, they were just like super expensive for half hour. Like, I cannot afford to do that. That's way too expensive. It'd be fun to do, but I know I'm never gonna be able to afford to like keep doing the hours you need for any kind of pilot license, so there's no point attempting. But have a good day. You have a good day as well. Thank you for being here, Raptor. I appreciate seeing you. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Gotta change the pressure to standard. Blum. Oh, what's going on, our pilot? Yeah, I think I'm gone. That part of my life. I think I'm too old now. I've said it before. I think I'm way too old. Like, you won't be able to get sponsored by an airline at my age, I assume. I'm just too old. Oh god, what's that? Oh, I haven't turned this one on. Sorry. Is that on? Yeah. You can. I could start as long as I pay with my own money. That's the thing. I'd have to pay my own money because there's no way I can get any kind of like sponsorship from an airline, which I think is what they used to do back in the past. Was like they sponsored you to. You have to work with them for X number of time. Yeah, I'm gone that age, unfortunately. Okay, 1006. Does this always flash? I don't remember it flashing before. Did it always do that? It didn't, I've just never noticed before. Double check something. Maybe it always did. Yeah. Maybe I just never. Wow, look at that. Look how nice that looks. Cinematic camera. Oh, wrong button. There you go. I forgot to change my auto FPS to be the right setting. Hang on. There you go. There we go. Okay, so we have... How long of this flight? I think it wasn't a long flight. Yeah, it's like an hour and 20-minute airtime. I think that's airtime. Or was that gate to gate? I don't know. Let's have a look. What did my sim brief say? My sim brief said 15-minute airtime. I should be able to see this from here as well, shouldn't I, as well? Where do you see that? There's gonna be an airtime here somewhere. I know it's 50 minutes, so I should be looking for 50 somewhere. Where would it be? So I've got the times. Doesn't mean I can just work it out, but is there like no airtime indicator anywhere? Maybe there isn't. Oh yeah, right there. Trip. I see it. I got it. 126. 75, did she say? I need to start getting a notepad. Contact control on 126.75, easy 8645. Yeah, I need to get a notepad so I can start turning off the on-screen stuff that it tells me, right, about. Because my main problem, if I ever get a VAT sim, will be I'm never really listening to what they say. I always forget what they say instantly when they give me instructions. I need to like quickly write it down. I need to get better at doing that. At the moment I rely on Beyond DZ because it shows you on the screen what they just said. This definitely never flashed before. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, it should be on stand. That's why. Oh, fuck. I thought I had on standard earlier. That's what I'm an idiot for. I did the opposite. I had one to understand, then I forgot. I then did all the others and then turned it back again. Oopsie. That's why it's flashing. My mind did the opposite for some reason. Don't know why. I had a dumb brain for a second. Okay, let's turn landing lights off. Let's get these seatbelts on. There you go. Everyone, feel free to move around the cabin. Not that there's much of a cabin for you to walk around in. Excuse me. Oh no, I didn't shut the door properly. Yeah, there's not much of a cabin, unfortunately, as you can see. It's like this. It's really weird they didn't even model like a basic. Like, it doesn't have to be good. Just something basic here. I don't get why they didn't do it. I know it's a free plane, and I'm grateful that it's a free one that I don't have to pay for. But just some like extremely basic stuff will be fine. What is he disappearing for? I don't know why. Weird. I don't know why he's doing that. Did it have my settings or something? Dude. I can't remember what my auto FPS settings are like the best ones to use. Hang on. Yeah, I never like remember what good settings are for auto FPS. Or like good performance. Let's try this. So this does. Yeah, he's not back. Oh, I made it even worse. There we go. Okay, hopefully he stays here now. Now I've changed some settings. Let's see if that works a bit better. Oh, I didn't announce on frequency. Sorry, my bad. Control, Easy A645 at flight level 180.
Easy 8645, engine control, identified, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, Easy A645. Okay, up we go. Up we climb. Look at this. Normally, I'm like just about taken off when my ads run the hour into the stream. We've been up in the air for like ages. We're like a quarter of the way there and we've got 20 minutes left of our first ad break. Look at me go. I'm getting better at this. Which means we don't have to rush the G8 flight like I was kind of worried about. Because I like to sometimes do an airliner and then a G8 afterwards. I like that thing to do. It's just a fun plan. But then sometimes I have to rush because I can't make the GA flight. Londell, hello. Good to see you. Hello, Dan. Hugs for a new flight. The hug is the hopes I live after landing. Yeah, you should. You definitely need that. I seriously hope your day's been good. Me just waking up with a cup of coffee. I've got my cup of coffee as well. So cheers to you. Do you cheers coffee? Not really, but yeah, I hope you enjoy your day, Londell. Thank you for checking in. I'll admit my coffee's nearly gone. So we are flying into Thailand today. And then we should have quite a nice view when we get the other side. Let me, what I'm going to do is quickly, you know what would be really good? And I'm not too sure if this is even possible because I don't know how the flight plan works. What does that mean? No. It would be really nice to import a flight plan into Google Maps so I can see it on there, but that's just not possible. Then I can like go in street view and just kind of see where we are flying over. Hang on. Let me just take the airport code we're going to. Where is this? I just want to show you kind of roughly where we're going to be going in a minute. Or like where we're flying over. How do you make Firefox not open up images in a right tab? I want to open it full screen. Open link in new tab. There we go. So this will be kind of what we're seeing when we get on our GA flight, our little general aviation flight, alright? When we take our small plane, we'll be seeing kind of hills like this. They're not like massive. We should better fly over them pretty easy, but it's going to be very nice. Very nice views, hopefully. We're not going to see any of this stuff. But we should see some nice things. Like this, for example. I read that apparently they do this driving trip around here. It's like 600 miles on roads like this. That might be a river, I don't know. But you get what I mean. Roads that look like this. And it's like something they do over there. Well, like people, like tourists do or whatever, to drive this massive route. I can't remember what it's called. How do I do a search? Driving. I don't know. Oh, that's just drip. I meant trip. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't this area, but it was in another area. But yeah, this is kind of roughly where we're going. So hopefully, it'll be a good flight. Let me Google it anyway. It might have not been here. It might have been at the other airport. So we're going from VTCC. VTCC ICAO. Where is this one? Okay, let's Google this. That was it. It was the Sun Loop, the Mei Hong Sun Loop that I read about. So that's the airport we're starting in, one we're landing in now. And it's like a 4.5 day driving route. Across like curvy roads. It looks really cool. Hang on. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's the walk, maybe. 5 days. I don't know. I don't know how long this is. Yeah, it should be quite cool. Hopefully we get a nice view on with it. Thank you. You got me addicted to Satisfactory. Oh, I'm glad I did. You did. It's so fun. I've done all the stuff up to... God damn, Londell. You've like flown by me. Damn. You need to send over some screenshots. But still have two of the 3 big projects to send up the bridge. It's just starting to get blueprints now. I made 3, 1 coal power, 8 smelters, and 2x2x4, and 8 constructors. But now we're getting materials to use them in a new iron ore site near water and coal. Haven't started second floor stuff yet. Still putting everything on the ground everywhere. Yeah, so I had to like rebuild everything because I didn't know what I was doing at all. I still don't really. So everything was kind of just thrown around. Now I'm trying to actually make it efficient. I want things to be 100% efficient. So I'm trying to work on that. I'm currently on phase 2. But that's because I kind of ignored that phase thing for a long time. I totally dismantled the space elevator and then just kind of forgot about it for a while. I was doing the tier stuff instead. But now I've got to the maximum tier I can do until I progress through the phases. But last stream yesterday, we started work on getting all that done. So we're making the 3 things now that we need for phase 2. So hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully we get there soon. Hang on 1 second. Okay. 2 seconds. Okay. So I was just in my streamer bot for a second. But yeah, it's a super addicting game, isn't it? I'm so glad the game has the whole "you've been playing for 2 hours" thing on the left, because if I wasn't streaming it, I would be like focused on it and playing it for ages. Either I'm learning all myself or not using calculators for perfect time. Yeah, I'm doing the exact same. Just more on getting each part of factory, so that is my next thing to start on. Yeah, my next plan will be, and this will be tomorrow. I play this next. My next plan will be to get rid of all the machines I have that aren't in a factory line. I have some stuff that I'm kind of just there by themselves and I'm feeding them manually, like shoving stuff in a chest. I'll let it do its own thing. I need to make sure everything's in a factory for like peak efficiency, but I do need to like massively increase production though, like with everything. I started using I ran out of iron rods. I just needed way more iron rods than I ever thought I would need. So I started making alternate iron rods made out of steel. So steel iron rods, or steel rods. So that's what I finished last stream. So I'm hoping we should be good. I kind of learned the layout of my base isn't ideal. I need to really go wider and higher. Instead, I went long. I kind of made like a cruise ship kind of design rather than a tower. You call them quick station, yeah. I mean, they're working for me so far, but mine feels, yeah, mine's really long as well, and it's gonna be clipped out of context, I know, but I want it to be bigger, taller, in fact. I'm loving the tube. I've not used them yet. I've got them unlocked, but I've not even put one down yet. I should though, because I can start having separate bases for different things. What I need to do, hang on, let me turn this down a little bit. What I need to do in Satisfactory is kind of have like mini bases for different things that I want to make. Have a hypertube to travel between them all, and then have some kind of transport, like a little train or whatever that can, like, I don't have trains unlocked even if they're, I don't know if they're a thing. There's a little truck that I can move around. So, and I think that was automated. So that should be able to move stuff around, and I can like move stuff around to where I need it to be that way. Oh yeah, little mini bases. And then what I can also do is say like, oh, this base is for iron rods. Then I make a blueprint of that, and I can deploy them whenever I need them. That'll be what I want to do at some point, but that's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be nowhere close to being ready for that. And then I'm going to want a... oh, here's a reinforced iron plate base. There's like peak efficiency for excellent iron plates. Deploy this, have a blueprint. Deploy. Bunch of them going at once. That's my plan anyway. But unfortunately, I decided to stream it now rather than playing it offline, so it means I only get 2 days a week to play it. I could play one offline, but nah, I'll just play it online. One factory for each thing. That's what I want to do. It's just so much easier to go to scale when you have that. You can like deploy any kind of scale you want. Which is why I want to make sure they're like a bit more vertical than what I'm currently doing, so I can deploy them kind of closer to each other. And then have a nice road between them all. Have cars that drive around and move stuff around to each thing. That'll be my ideal situation. Have some kind of like central storage for like a bunch of other stuff. Oh. That's already, are we? Hang on, that's quick. Cleared for Lamu 2 Alpha arrival, runway 36, easy 8645. So we want light lamp. Arrival 36, we'll put Zulu for now. And Lamu 2 Alpha, there we go. Bam. The top of descent is... Where are we? The top of descent is soon. Alright, very soon. Not that soon. Hang on, let me quickly mute this thing down again. But turning around in tubes is what made them worth it. Yeah, I need to get them set up. The problem is I've had no need for them at the moment because I've just got one big base, so I don't really need it, but it'd be good to get mini bases done. What I could do is turn my behemoth I got at the moment into just a power station. Like I can move all the iron production out to its own base, make this a behemoth for power, and maybe storage or whatever. There's always things I could do. Because it's kind of wide enough and long enough where I could easily have a car that comes in and parks and delivers goods to like overloaded storage or whatever. It's super fun, yeah. And that's why I don't want to like do the whole use a calculator thing, like a website where you can just put stuff in. I don't want to follow guides because I think the fun is like trying to get it as efficient as I can with my knowledge. Like if I could just be like, oh yeah, how do I make this or this item with peak efficiency? Oh, you need this. I'd be like, that's kind of boring. I like being able to be like, okay, this isn't efficient. Why is it not efficient? For example, yesterday's stream, I was like, why is my iron production not efficient? I swear I calculated this perfectly, so this should be efficient, 100% efficient. And then I realized, I went back, one of my iron ingot makers that are meant to be going towards my base was accidentally looped around on itself, so it wasn't connected to anything. Just one conveyor. So I was like, oh, that's why it's not efficient. It like went out of one into something else and wasn't connected properly. My favourite part so far is when I get coal and she says, paraphrase, oh, you finally did what others did way faster. Yeah, coal is very, very good to have. Unfortunately, I've been watching, how'd you do a shout out in this? Hang on. I've been watching In Wills, who I just gave a shout out to. He's also been playing it. He's still in the burner phase, which I'm hoping he gets out of soon because I remember the burner phase being a right nightmare. Hang on, who spoke to me again? Wilco, easy A645. Not ready yet.
Easy 8645, verify ready for descent.
We'll verify when we're ready for descent. Easy A645.
Easy 8645, descent to flight
Okay.
level 220.
I guess we're going now. 220. Descent to flight level 220, easy A645.
Easy 8645, contacting on radio 133.2, good day.
133.2. Contact Yangon Radio on 133.2, easy A645. Bloop. Yangon Radio, easy A645, flight level 366, descending to flight level 220. Yeah, In-wheels are still in the burner phase, which I remember being a nightmare to deal with, because I wanted to go exploring. But unfortunately I couldn't go exploring because I was constantly having to feed my stuff with burnable fuel. So as soon as I got coal, I was like, great, I can kind of leave this to do its own thing now. There's a lot less pressure when you let the kind of factory run by itself. It may not be efficient doing it that way, but it doesn't like break down. Okay, we are now descending. Awesome. We're nearly there. I love the stream's been nearly an hour. Where normally we'd be just taking off at this point. I'm nearly landed.
Easy 8645, contact Bangkok control 124.5.
124.5. Contact Bangkok control on 124.5, easy A645. Bangkok control, easy A645, flight level 339, descending to flight level 220. Yeah, I definitely want to see your beta sometime, Londell. I want to see what you've done. It's good to look up at people's bases. Okay. Is there any problems in this flight plan? Let's have a look. Oh, I haven't done the destination data yet. Oops. Oopsie. So 1008. Let's get this done quickly. 1008. Did she also say 16 earlier? I swear she did. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so 1006. Oh, no, 1008. I've already typed it in already. Enter. Temperature is 27. The wind is 180 degrees by 1 knot. So easy landing. 01. Let's go to the 2 and then approach. No, sorry, approach. I'm going to go for runway 3 signals now. I picked the Zulu one for now, but it might not be this one. It might change. And this has a transition point of 11,000. It's quite bloody high. It's already got 13,000 in already. Is that the other one? No. Okay. I'm going to change that to 11000. What do I thought that? We want the barometric to be 1420. Just set all the minimums for us. Hang on 1 second. So Londo says, I love biomass engines, but unless you have them constantly fed, it sucks because you have to do a big time leaf. Yeah, that's what I had to do. It's like, oh, now I've got to go on leaf collection. Let me do this for a while. Get a full inventory, come back. A nightmare. And then you have the small station, you just put leaves and wood into bio to put to hard fuel. I can never collect enough leaves to really keep it going. Just I finally got coal connected to most. I still have power poles. My power poles are a nightmare. I need to fix all that. See if I can get a couple of good ones. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see some good screenshots. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get Mark II power poles, because it says Mark 1 on them, so I assume there's a Mark II. I don't know when that's going to be here. But I'm going to, as soon as when I can get them, I'm going to tear down all my power cables and put new ones up. And start using wall power outlets as well, so it can look a bit neater. Okay, we're still descending. Hang on a second, let's go to flyby. But yeah, I'll be back to playing that tomorrow and I'm looking forward to it. That's where I like having 2 different games on the go, because I can like look forward to the other games like all the time. Like after I play Satisfactory, I'm looking forward to playing Flight Sim the next day. After playing Flight Sim, I'm looking forward to playing Satisfactory the next day. Okay. I have been planning something, and I don't know how. I don't know if it'll ever be used, but I like the idea of it. Hang on. Hang on a second. I've been coming up with an idea for a forum, because I use Discord. I've always been a forum guy, right? Always use forums for like as long as I can remember, like when I was younger. Oh, hang on. Descend to flight level 170, easy 8645. So I thought I'm gonna make a forum, right? Because I like the idea of just me posting stuff on there, even if no one else bothers to like view it. So I thought I'm gonna do one. So I've kind of been setting one up. It's using base stuff for now. But I thought, yeah, I like the idea of making a forum. I'm going to post some screenshots in here, have game discussion in here. It's not going to be ready for a while, I don't think, but I think it'd be nice to have a forum, because I've never been a massive Discord fan. I keep the Discord running, but I much prefer being able to go through and seeing all the posts that people have done, like when I'm ready, rather than engaging in conversation on like a Discord. Descend to 6,600, QNH 1008, easy A645. So,
West China 659er
6,600. There we go. And QNH 1008. That's what I put in. So quickly change this to 1008, change it back. Change this, 1008, change it back. The transition point is soon anyway. There we go. Okay. It's my view button. There we go. We're nearly there. I like how we're nearly there. We haven't done an ad break yet. How did it always take me like an hour to take off before? I don't know. In my defense, I think I always took off like 15 minutes before. Like I was in the air for 15 minutes before my ad break went off. It used to be as I was about to take off, it would run. Then I started getting a bit quicker. Then it was like 15 minutes into the air, it would run. And now we've been an hour into the air. Oh no, 34 minutes into the air. It's kind of a short flight. No, it's 50 minutes. Yeah, this is a 50-minute flight. Okay, ads are going to run. Did I put the... Yeah, it's already in. Okay, we've got ad break in 20 seconds. I'm going to quickly run and go get some water. And hopefully I don't have to like worry about this landing while I'm gone. What was the altitude I got to be at for the... I've got to be 6,600, which is what I'm going to now, so that'll be perfect. I'm kind of bouncing around here. Yeah, ads are here. I'll be back in a few moments. Be right back.
Bangkok Control, China Eastern 7368, passing flight level 160, climbing to flight level 190.
China Eastern 7368, Bangkok Control identified, climb flight level 390.
Climb flight level 390, China Eastern 7368.
Hello everyone. I'm back. Did we get any like further clearance? Probably did, and I've just been ignoring them. Hang on. No. Where are we? Oh, change over to correct pressure. There we go. What's my altitude now? Let's have a look. Okay, still need to drop 4,000 more feet, which should be easy. And then the deceleration point is there. We need to hit the localizer at Rigtar. Well, we need to descend into it. So Rigtar, we've got to be 6,000, which is right here, which we will be. And then I start descending to 3,300. Yeah, should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah, CC32.
5 contact Chiang Mai approach
Oh.
129.6.
129.6. Contacting approach on 129.6, easy A645. Plop. Okay. Approach, easy A645, a flight level, sorry, 9,500 feet, descending to 6,600.
Easy 8645 Chiang Mai approach.
Yeah, it's the right one. It's Zulu as I expected.
H1008, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu approach runway 36.
Oh. Expect radar vectors for runway 36, QNH 1008, easy A645. Also, we got radar vectors. Bam, 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 bam. There we are. So yeah, if anyone wants to take part in the next flight, we will be doing a GA flight, a general aviation flight. So feel free to join. What's the flight plan? Where is it? Hang on. The flight plan will be... is it this one? Is it this? Yeah. Where are we going to now? It's the... What one is it? It's the one that's VTCC to VTCH. This one, yeah. So the flight plan will be... If anyone wants to take part in this flight, the flight plan will be this one. Take whatever plane you want that's like 120 knots-ish. And then, yeah, feel free to join. It'll be the EU West server. Bum, bum. Look at this. Look at the view. Looks very nice. Yeah, I can't really see because of the clouds. About all the nice views. I think we're going that way, I think, when we take off here next time. I think. I can't remember where I said we're going to go. Maybe it was that way, I don't know. I can't remember. Okay. So we are now 6,600. We then want to be... When we get to here, we want to start going down to 3,300. They did say vectors though, didn't they? I should get them soon, hopefully. Bum, 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 bum. I'm start going down to 3,300, I think. Actually, no, let's put it in here for now. So 3,300. And as soon as I hit this, I'll then start to descend. There's a deceleration point there as well, so we'll start to slow down at that point.
All aircraft be advised information India now current QNH 100.
Bring this back. There we go. Yeah, that's when we need to be 6,600. Let's put constraints on as well. There you go, perfect. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, get ready. Get ready for a good landing. Let me bring open Sky Dolly. I forgot to install Volanta as well. Not install it, but run it. I'm not going to have any of that. Yeah, it's not even running on the background. Unfortunately. Yeah. Didn't even put Volantis. We haven't got that information.
8645, leave Richter heading 360, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu approach runway
360. I guess that's just 0. Leave star heading 360, easy 8645.
EC 8645, 9 miles from Lassax, turn left heading 030, maintain 3,300 feet until established on the final approach course.
I mean now, or when I'm 9 miles from Lassax? I don't know how far away from Lassax. Let's do it now. So maintain 3,300 to established. Turn left 030, maintain 3,300 and cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 36, easy 8645. Let's get some flaps. Can't see shit out there, so dark. Really descending very quickly. Put that on. Did I hit this? Alright. Without any problems? Okay, we're going down. There we go. So we've on the localizer and we're going to fully hit the localizer. Where was it? It was just here. CC362. I've already kind of hooked onto it though, which is good. Okay. Let's bring flaps 2. Awesome. I'm hoping I can like get a bit lower. Not really descending as quick as I wanted to descend, but we'll see what happens in a minute. We've got time for a go around if we have to do a go around, which is fine. Okay. Da-da-dum-dum. Okay. Full flaps. Okay, nice. Do landing gear now. Yeah, it's very cloudy around here. I guess we are quite high in the air, so that makes sense. I look at that for a view, though. Look how nice that looks down there. Maybe if it was a bit sunnier, it would be better. Okay, landing lights on. Yeah, that's much better. So I should hit the localizer soon.
645, contact Shanghai Tower 118.1, good day.
118.1. Contacting tower on 118.1, easy A645. Tower, easy A645 at 4,300 feet, descending to 3,300.
Easy 8645, Shanghai Tower, wind variable, 1 knots, runway 36, clear to land.
Clear for landing, runway 36, easy A645. Okay. Here we go. Need to descend a little bit more. Uh,
2,500.
Make sure I actually do descend. Okay, glide slope. Might be careful here if I'm not descending quick enough. I might have to take control. So far, I don't seem to be doing very well. Am I descending or not? Ah, fuck it. Do it manually. Let's record Sky Dolly. Is it possible to activate like the glide slope and autopilot when you're already like disabled it? Like if you get there, like if I like get onto the glide slope now, is it possible to like then? Hang on. We got signed. Should have done ages ago. Sorry. Okay, we needed that. Yeah, this was a terrible glide slope, unfortunately.
Above. 400. 400.
Hang on. Yeah, not a great landing. It can still be good. It can still be safe.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 10, 5.
That's pretty good. It was alright, wasn't it? That was fine.
Auto brake off.
Yeah, auto brake off. I don't know what my score was though. Jim used to pop up my landing score. It didn't pop up then, so I don't know. I don't know what that was. Can I leave here?
Easy 8645, exit right at Alpha.
Exit right at Alpha, easy A645. I don't know if this is Alpha. This is where I'm exiting. Let's have a quick check it. I thought I used to get like a landing score. I don't know where that goes.
Easy 8645, contact ground 121.9er.
Contact ground 121.9er, easy A645. 121.9. Ground, request taxi to gate 8, easy 8645.
Easy 8645, gate 88 does not exist at this airport.
No,
Please
gate
select another.
8, not 88. Gate 8, easy 8645.
Easy 8645, say again, gate number.
8, easy A645.
Easy 8645,
Oh, I'm gonna click the button.
say again, gate number.
Hang on. Any gate, easy A645. Just put me anywhere.
Easy 8645, taxi to stand 8 via Alpha.
Saying. Taxi to stand 8 via Alpha, easy A645. Oh, damn. Gate 8. There is no gate 8 here. Where do you... Okay, where do you want me to go? Gate 8. I think it's the gate 8 they struggled with. Okay. Yeah, if anyone wants to take part in the GA flight, feel free to get it in your small plane and load up in this airport, which is I don't know what airport this is. VYMD. No, VTCC. VTCC is this one, I think. I don't fucking know. I missed the landing. Yeah, it was alright. Unfortunately, I didn't get a landing score. It didn't give me my landing score. I don't know why. I didn't have Volanta running either. So I don't know. Normally this flow thing gives me a landing score. It didn't this time. Okay. Let's park in at gate 8. Gate 8. Which is... Look, there's a thing already here. You need to have the panel select. Last time it just pops up by itself. No, I didn't have to do anything last time. And I know that because whenever I watched the Sky Dolly recording, it also popped up in the Sky Dolly recordings again and again and again. So, I don't know. I'm going where this bloody plane is, I think. Oh, no, I'm going here. It's selected in the background. It popped up automatically for me without having to touch anything. So I don't have it set up. Oh, right there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's get parked up. Good enough. I can go a little bit more forward. Nearly. Ah! Come on! Roll forward. There we go. Oh, I was 1 over. That was pretty damn good parking. There we go. There's me parked. Let's now, as we are here, let's go and have a look at the replay. It wasn't great. I think it was better than normal. Hang on. Oh, wrong one. I was not on the glide path at all, so ignore that part. Floated a little bit. Yeah, floated a little bit. Wasn't in the touchdown zone. Oh, it worked this time, but ignore that because that won't be accurate. That's for the replay, and the replays always weirdly overinflate the numbers. Ba-ba. Played too early, yeah, probably. It wasn't bad. It was safe. And safe is good. There we go. That was alright. Yeah, not so much on the centre line, but close enough. Yeah, we're done. Okay, let's get ready for the GA flight. And that one. So we are now doing... Is it this one? We are doing VTCC to VTCH. So we are now doing this plan now. Anyone wants to take part, feel free. Update my command. So we want to go into a smaller plane. So carb. This one. That one. Let's get my controls set up for this. There we go. Okay, so we are going to VTCC. Oh, the airport we just landed at, in fact. Zoom right in, and let's park. Any, like, small ramp? Yeah, let's go to the small ramp up here. That'll do. Awesome. What happens if you reload a Sky Dolly replay when you're in a different plane? Oh, that happens. It thinks I'm... by plane. Yeah, it's got the replay for that one. Look. Does it even show, like... Okay. I want to see if it, like, showed a landing for this. Oh, it does. Yeah, incredible. Yeah, it's going to be, like, massively fast. Oh, well, let's get rid of that. Oh, God, I can't even... Let's close that down and restart. Okay, skip that. Restart. There we go.
You need to start the engine.
Get rid of Beyond ATC. Don't need that anymore. Okay, time to load back in the proper plane. So let's quickly get my tablet up. We are going to be doing over here, route import from web. It is this one. Yeah, that one. Okay, awesome. Just gonna have to send this into the thingy when I'm here. Let's get these turned off. Engine covers. A wee bit of weather you have there. Yeah. Luckily, I don't know if I do have bad weather though, because I don't know if this is live. This might be live, and oh, I am still using live weather. Yeah, I'm using live weather. Ignore me. Sorry. I'm not using live time. Yeah, the weather's the same. Okay, get on in. In we get. Okay, is this the right control? Yeah, I think it's right. So the belly was fine in the airliner, so I wonder if it happens again in this one. I wonder if it's just a bug with this plane. Of why the belly view and some of the other views go crazy. Okay, engine, get all this stuff on. I think it is, yeah. It's weird though. Don't know why it would cause a problem. I got the update too and didn't get any bugs. Weird. Okay, split. Get the map in. Let's wait for this to load up and then we will send the flight planner to this. It's quite a nice day though. Can I do it now? No, not ATC, avionics. Let's put some fuel in. Doesn't matter how much, just shove some in. There we go. Okay. Should take a few minutes to load, then we can start going. Start heading off. I like how we've done the whole airliner flight in 1.5 hours. That's exactly what I needed to do it in. So this should be perfect. Is this loaded in? It is. Yeah, so here's our flight. We're going to kind of go over here. Down past some towns that were down here. Or some cities, I don't know what. And then into here. We're going to kind of go through. It's not very... Unfortunately, I couldn't really find peaks here to go through. Sorry, valleys. So we're going over some... Quite a lot of hill work here. Why does it end here? Oh, it's the end of the flight, that's why. But it should still be alright, because it's not that high, so it should be fine. We should be able to, like, just see a bunch of nice green hills, hopefully. Okay. Let's put into my plane. Let's go here. And let's get this bad boy started, shall we? So, engine on. No, wrong button. Wrong button. Hang on. There we go. I can break off. Try and not tip this thing like I normally always do. Unfortunately, my rudders are still configured for the other flight, so they are pretty damn sensitive. Doo-doo-doo. Round we go. Okay. To the runway we go. Again, such a quiet engine when you're inside. You can't hear the props at all. Start to hear them slide, but it's still really quiet. Yeah, don't want to go too fast, because this is what I do, then I start just tipping over. So let's go a little bit slower. Okay, around here. Go up to the end, and then we will turn around and come all the way back for our takeoff. Up here we go. Yeah, it's lifetime, is it like... I assume it's like massive... Yeah, it's nighttime, isn't it, there? If I do lifetime. Yeah, proper dark. We won't do the darkness. A little bit too dark, better see anything. Okay, I think this will be enough. I don't need this entire runway, so let's just go here. Here will do. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Oh. Oh god, that's close. There we go. Time we head on out. Get on the runway. Let's go. It's weird there's like no multiplayer people anywhere I've seen so far. I not even flying above. Obviously, I don't expect the people at these airports to go pretty really small airports, but you can't expect the locals to be here. Maybe they're on Asian servers though. God damn, Blubbers, thank you so much for the 500 bits. That's super kind of you. Thank you so much. Don't have to do that. Yeah, I assume the people in this area are probably on Asian servers. That's why I'm not seeing them. I'm still... Thought I would see people flying above. Okay, we ready? Yeah, thank you. It's super kind of you, Blubbers. Thank you so much. Okay, ready? Let's go. Get the hell out of here. See, this is going to be a full manual flight, this one. No autopilot. Get a bit of right rudder. Oh, a little bit bouncy. A little bit bouncy. My rudders are way too sensitive. Way too sensitive. Yeah, I can't touch the rudders at all about them, like... Ugh. Up we go. You deserve it. Thank you so much. Extremely kind of you. Okay. Instantly start turning right. Into those buildings, nearly. But yeah, we should have really good views around us. Get a little bit of a height so I'm not crashing into the poor neighbour people. Oh, I need to change my auto FPS to my other profile. There we go. So it should be a little bit more detail. Okay, here we go. Let's get... Oh, I haven't got my trim program running. Hang on. I haven't got any trim. It's going to probably drop me in a second. Because it always does when I load up this program. I'm going to go like... Ugh. Oh, it's not too bad, actually. They jumped out their skins. I mean, wouldn't you if you saw a prop plane coming right towards you? Okay, let's go. What does sim trim do? I used it because I don't need it for this plane. The reason I used it was because if you were in a plane that has autopilot trim, which is what I was using before, and then you want to... So the problem I had... Let me explain the problem. So I had a physical trim dial, right, on my yoke. Now, if I activated autopilot at any point, it then adjusted the trim automatically, which meant my trim wheel was no longer in sync with the game's trim. So anytime I tried to then adjust my physical trim when I had autopilot turned off, it suddenly was like, oh, your trim is on 100%, we were only on 20%, suddenly drop you, and it like instantly made me crash. Like the jump to physical trim to live trim was too much and it made me crash. So this keeps it in sync a bit better, this trim program. That's the reason I got it. I don't need it on this kind of plane, but it was good for my other planes that had automatic trim. Yeah, it was constantly like, oh, I'm gonna change the trim slightly, and suddenly dropping super fast. It was a bit of a nightmare. Okay, here we go. You know what? Let's see if we can adjust the weather a little bit. That's why people opt for a trim wheel. I had a trim wheel, but the trim wheel that I had wasn't infinite. Well, it might have been infinite, but it was still 0 to 100% in the game anyway. So yeah, I still had problems with it. And when I googled it, apparently everyone had the problems with the Velocity 1, Turtle Beach one, with that. And that's when someone said use sim trim. Let's do clear skies. Let me look at it much better. Oh. Let's do clear skies, shall we? Yeah, so I've got the Velocity 1 yoke. I don't use it as much until I have a yoke plane, which I don't at the moment. Is it good? It's okay. It's nice that it's kind of like one big lump I can get out when I need it to. It's not like a bunch of setting up. But anything that requires a flight stick, I'm using the Thrustmaster Airbus Edition one. But yeah, for as basic flight yokes go, it was decent. If you want anything that's like a bit better, it's probably not for that. It's more for like starter people. Yeah, it's not an upgrade. The Velocity 1 is very much a starter kind of system. It's not something you probably want to upgrade to. The Thrustmaster Fighter, that's the one I've got as well. Well, the T-Fly or whatever. What was it called? Well, that's what I had as well. I've had that one for like forever though. Oh, I think I got the T-Flight, I think it was called. I think I got that one. The very basic one that's like the quadrant is like attached to this flight stick, which makes it a bit annoying. Okay, let's have a quick check at this. So, bam, bam. You have separate. Yeah, they are separated. They're just they come apart, but they're still attached by a cable, and you kind of have to use both at once, which is a bit of an annoyance. Navlog, 47 minutes. Easy flight. The 6 sensors are shit, so it jumps all over the place. Yeah, I also kind of wouldn't mind a flight stick with a dampener on it. Unfortunately, the one I've got doesn't have a dampener, but it's not the end of the world. It's not realistic, but it's not the end of the world. This does fine for what I needed to do. You on the right-hand throttle. Yeah, so this one can be used as either, the Airbus one that I've got, but you might not want an Airbus if you're flying something else. I do know that the good throttle, what one was it? Was it a wind control one? Let's have a look. No, there was a good one that everyone raves on about. I can't remember what one it was. It wasn't wind control. Yeah, there was the honeycomb. There's a honeycomb one that's apparently really good for general purpose. Right, that's the one you want. Hang on. Is it the Bravo throttle quadrant? Yeah, I think it might be that one. Apparently that's a decent one for like general purpose stuff. I've heard that's pretty good. I might whip out my 3D print and design one. Well, yeah, that'd be pretty fun. Yeah. I'm not sure if you were ever here when I did trucking streams, but I did that for my trucking stuff. I started to like make my own controls for that because I wanted it. I wanted like ignition switches and stuff. I've heard that, yeah, honeycomb is apparently really good for general purpose. It apparently can be used for like most planes. Okay, so here are the hills we've got to get over. But I think they're all kind of that height, so it should be pretty fine. Try and get a little bit of love. Oh, I left my flaps up. Oops. Oopsie. Oopsie. What's the repair button again? Hang on. Alt and number plus. There you go. Problem fixed. There wasn't an issue. I always forget something. The thing is, this flies perfectly with position 1 flaps. I don't even feel any difference. Okay, let's get a little bit more on the line. Let's go slightly lower down, shall we? Get a bit of good views. Overspeeding a bit. Let's bring this down. You don't hear the FS realistic sound? No? No, not at all. No? I don't have FS realistic set though properly for this plane, I don't think. I don't have it on here. Yeah, it's not set to props. I know there's a setting for props and like jet. I don't have it set for that. I probably need to like configure some stuff for that. Bum, bum, bum. Look at this. So far it's not glitching out. That's a good sign. Until it does. Okay, check all of them. Okay. Why is that under the wing and this one's over the wing? It should have been the same. We can move the camera around. Seems fine. Seems perfectly fine this time. Okay. I haven't done a chase plane update, so who knows? Who knows what that was about? Yeah, I don't know what the condition will be though. Like if you have flaps on or something. Yeah, normally I fly with flaps on. Yeah, we're going to be heading right in a minute. This will be the first part of the tour over these little mountain areas. Let's follow that. I don't know what I want my auto FPS settings to be. I don't think these are as good as it can be. I think I set them back to default by mistake. Yeah, I don't know what I should set them to. Okay, zoom in a little bit more. And let's start to turn right, shall we, in a minute? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, turn right. Mine getting a little bit more height now. Now I'm coming towards the mountains. Yeah, I think I can make this definitely look a bit better, because it looks a little bit like meh at the moment. Not terrible, but not great. Ba-da-ba-dum. Okay, get some height. We're going over there. Do-do. And then I've got a nice Belgian bun when I finish with this as well. A nice little cake, which I'm looking forward to. Just sitting over there looking at me, waiting for me to finish streaming so I can eat it. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, looking good. I think I like perfectly timed these two flights today as well. I think they were like great. So I definitely need to make sure I do this in future now. Like load up the game before I've started streaming, get in my aircraft, get the fuel loaded up, get the navs going, and then start the stream. And then get the flight plan put in on stream. But just don't worry about any of the other crap that I gotta do. Like the initial getting into plane stuff takes forever to do. So I'm just changing all to FPS settings, see what I can kind of do. Make it look a little bit better. Bum, bum, bum. It's alright. Still love the little happy face. Yeah, anyway, for my forum that I'm planning on setting up, well, working on, I don't know how I want the category like list to go. I mean, I can't think about it. I want like a general chat, like a gaming chat. Then within like the gaming chat, there's like a flight sim forum, a thread that people can type in. I want other stuff as well. I don't know what exactly I need though. I want to make it laid out nicely. Because yeah, I want to try and make a forum, because I definitely prefer posting to forums and reading forums than I do like a Discord. I don't know if other people have the same opinion, but I definitely prefer it. It's like in the morning, I like to like have my coffee and just like read the Microsoft Flight Sim forum. I like to be able to like see the previous posts. People took the time to write it out. Whereas I feel like on a Discord, I don't want to have to do all the back and forth chatting, you know? If I'm in like a large Discord, I don't want to read any of that, so I don't bother. Whereas I do like reading the post of a forum. It seems a lot better. Okay, up we go. Maybe it shows my age that I prefer forums. But they're much better. Bring forums back. No more Discords. Dun, dun, dun. Go this way. I remember it was like 2007. I joined a PlayStation Portable Discord. I remember being on there like all the damn time. Like, no, Discord, sorry, forum. I was on there all the damn time. And that's so many years ago now. And that feels like I was on that forum constantly. And I have such good memories of being there. Okay, around we go. Hey, look at this. This looks nice. Da, 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 da. To the point of that forum, I eventually became an administrator of it, and there was like 1 million members. Eventually was an admin of that. That's how much time I spent there. Okay, just trimmed a little bit more. Okay, so what are we doing? We are kind of following a river now. I guess there's one below me. Yeah, there might be one down there somewhere. I don't see it. Okay, what I'm going to do is start to drop altitude. And we'll try and follow this river a little bit better so I can see it. Kind of glide all the way down. I think if I need to climb a bit, I can probably do it quite quickly. These mountains are kind of... well, they're like hills. They're kind of quite small. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. We should see the rivers soon, hopefully. I still don't. Is there one here? It says there is on the map. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. Right there. Yeah, it's not really a river. That's just a stream. A little stream. Or is that a road? It doesn't look like... oh, it's a stream. Let's try and follow that a little bit more, shall we? The problem is when you're trying to plan these flights and you're looking at the world map, I was expecting a much grander river than that. It looks so much wider here than it does in real life. Look at it. It looks pretty pathetic. Look at it. Maybe it gets bigger soon. I definitely want to start trying to learn some helicopter stuff as well, because I would love to do some helicopter tours where we can like land on structures. That'd be really fun to do. But I don't have a clue how to do helicopter flying yet, so that's not in the cards for a while. Ba-ba-bum. Up we go. Hopefully I can clear this part of the mountain, alright? Should be fine. I think next month, when I get paid, because I already bought Flow Pro this month, don't want to keep buying too much stuff, like add-ons this game, I might get the bush flying add-on, the one that can like put a little camping thing out. I'm gonna watch a video on it to see how good it is, but I think the idea of putting a little tent out is pretty fun. I can't remember how much it is though, it might just be not worth the price. Because it doesn't do much apart from being able to take good screenshots with it. Look at this. Look at those trees. Very nice around here. Back out of the landing. It was alright, Londale. Yeah, it was pretty good. I didn't have the glide slope done properly, so I had to manually do it. But other than that, it was pretty good. It was decent enough. It was safe. No one vomited. No one screamed. And that's always a good sign for a pilot to hear that. But we're now doing a small little flight over Thailand in a small little plane, just to get a few sights. Not that you know. Here we go. Here's some good visuals of my little happy plane. I love it. That must have been done on purpose. They must have designed that and be like, oh, they're going to love this little happy plane. Okay, so can we see how much is left of this flight? Or does this only do... Yeah, I can't see. I don't know how you know that. Hopefully we get a good landing done for this one as well. Oh, here's a little bit of a lake ahead. Big screenshot. Not taking many screenshots today. What if there's a button to change cinematic mode? I bet there is. Should we see? So, oh, I can't do it here. Chase plane. There's got to be a button for it. Preferences. Camera actions. Left control page down. Is that also working cinematic camera as well? Maybe it does. Have a look. Try that again. So left control page down. It does. Oh, that now goes back to a different view though. I don't want that. I wanted next cinematic camera. Yeah, it doesn't do that. It goes to the next other camera. No, not GSX. Sorry, wrong thing. There's got to be one for it, surely. Cinematic. Ah, there we go. That's what I want. Let's do... I don't know what I can do. Alt and O? That did something else. That did something else. What did that do? I don't know what that did. That did another keybind. I swear, my plane moved like it did something else. I don't know what that one did. Let's do Alt and dot. Try that. Did I just press a second ago? Oh, there's like a trim thing I messed up on. Oh shit, what have I done? Okay, flaps are good. Yeah, I've adjusted this. How do I change this back? Hang on, I need to go to the controls. Controls, keyboard. Would be under instruments and systems, maybe? No. So I did Alt and 0. Yeah, rudder trim left. How do I reset that? Let's do control and 1. I don't know if that's a duplicate 1 or not. Let's turn back the right way. Yeah, I've still not got it right. What's this do? I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, I've definitely done something wrong here. With a keybind. No, not camera. Controls. I don't remember pressing any of them. What's right? It's control and number decimal. Was that not what I just set for the other thing? It was, wasn't it? Hang on. I have set something and I can't fix it. I don't know how to change this back to center. I can't find what control does it. Did I hear? No, that's my throttle. Does anybody know? I do. No. Oh god, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh, so I do have a physical rudder control here I wish I could use. Let me set that up actually, because that'll be a bit easier. Hang on. So I want controls. Here. Rudder. So rudder trim left. It is set on here. There. Rudder trim right. Let's reset this one here. And this one. That one. Okay. Hopefully that works. Is it because I'm using sim trim? Is that like messed around with it or something? I think so. Let's just delete that for now. Close that down. Yeah, I can't seem to reset the rudder trim. Cut down. Oh, I'm going way off course now. Let's try and get a turn around. Maybe if I crash, it'll be alright. If I go back to being like... If I go back to being normal. I don't know. Was that like nothing I can press? No, not that. How do you adjust this? God damn. Oh god, I'm gonna die. That's the window, I think. not that. That's the up and down trim. Not what I want. Another. Not that. Oh. Don't press that. Don't press random buttons, Dan. Alarms go off. Okay, back on course. It's just really hard to fly when I'm instantly being flung left. It's just the fuel. It's not what I want. I don't see any controls for anywhere. Whereas I can't even let go. Let me put autopilot on for a second. Because the moment I let go of my controls, it's instantly bombing me left, and I can't let go of them for a second. Bum, 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 bum. Is autopilot on? I don't see. Ah. Autopilot on. On GPS. Can this follow it? No. It won't follow it yet. No, still doesn't. Oh god. I've messed something up. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? Why does it always do this? Why can't I ever search sometimes? Why does it do this? It always goes back to the menu sometimes. Okay. Again, it does it again. Why does it keep doing that? I don't know why. What does trim come under? Control number 1 resets the rudder trim. And which is what I want. It's controller number 1. So I can't take my control number 1. Doesn't seem to work. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let me just crash and see if I go back to normal. I kind of feel like I probably won't. It'll probably be back where it was. Oh, it is. It's good now. Okay, we're good. Just need to crash and die for a second, then you're okay. I wonder what I did. Yeah, I haven't got normal trim now. Let's open up sim trim again. Yeah, perfect. Now my elevator trim isn't working though. Did I set an elevator trim by mistake? Because I can't have an elevator trim in here. Did I set one? I did. I can't have that. Delete that. All of it, please. None of them. None of these. Same on here. Elevator access. No, shouldn't have any of that. There you go. Try that now. Doesn't seem to want to work. Got autopilot on, have I? Oh, I do. That'd be why. Yeah, better. Is that working? It is. Oh, God. Don't press that. The trim is gone crazy. Oh, dear, oh, dear. That sensitivity up way too high. Let's bring that down again. So I raised the sensitivity because I didn't think it was working. It was. Okay. Oh, God, it's still buggered. Hang on. Oh, just kill me now. That should be good now. Okay, I'm over speeding. Yeah, there you go. The problem was then I had my physical trim all the way to the max, and because of the sensitivity I had, I couldn't get it right. I had to get it back to the middle before I could put the sensitivity back to normal again. Oh God, that... Hang on, I've messed something up again. I need to start messing around with controls. Hang on. What's the steering axis? Oh yeah, delete that one by mistake. Ah, this one. No, not. Yeah, that should be right, shouldn't it? Should it be Y rather than Z? We try. Oh God, yeah, that's not right. That's not right at all. Oh, ignore me crashing into the sky. I've deleted some controls by mistake. What is the fly one? One that's just like, normally fly, please. There we go. For some reason it was going for Z rather than Y, which I did think was wrong. Even though I was pulling back on the Y control. Okay, we're going to die here, but that's because we had to do that. Okay, there we go. Control's good. Controls are working. I deleted the wrong bloody thing earlier. Sorry. That's right. Problem solved. Let's now do this flight, shall we? No more messing around. Go. I need control for that, really. What is that, anyway? That's the RPM. That's why I had problems with the RPM. It turns out there's a different stick for that. Okay, I need that probably on like a speed brake button. I've got here. That'll work alright. So I can adjust that. I'm not going to mess around with that now. It's not important. Okay, adjust my trim. Doing anything again. Ah, oh, fuck it. We'll leave it as is. Trim isn't working again. That doesn't matter. It's like trying to do something. Is it because autopilot's back on again? Is that why? Yeah. Why is the autopilot can come back on? I swear I'm not pressing the autopilot button. I wonder what I'm doing to like think I want autopilot. I swear I turned that off earlier. Okay, back on this flight plan, please. And no more goofing around. No more bloody goofing. Get a little bit further left. I'm actually on the plan. I've got a long left of this journey though. Just up here, then to the left. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be back to Satisfactory, where I'm going to try and see if I can get some progress made in that game, because it's difficult to get progress done when you're only streaming it. It's very hard to do. Because you need like hours and hours and hours to get anything done. I don't have to do anything on stream. I could maybe play off stream as well and do some things, and then like do the boring stuff off stream. But I'll be honest, at the moment there is no boring stuff in that game, so I don't know. I'm trying to adjust my trim properly. There we go. It's all fun, exactly. Yeah, I kind of want to play it offline though, without making a new. I guess I'm gonna make a new save for offline play. Okay. Yeah, I keep trying to set my rudder trim on my quadrant here. It doesn't seem to ever do anything. I don't know why. Oh well. Well, buddy, I got to run for groceries, so keep in alert mode. Thank you for liking. Have a good rest of your day. Hope your day goes very well. Hope you can get groceries done really quickly. It'll be not that long for me to be finishing streaming, and then I'll be winding down for the evening, because it's currently 10 to 8 o'clock at night here at the moment. But yeah, thank you, Londale, for liking, and it's always good to see you. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, we haven't got too much long on this flight now. We're going here and then here. Gotta go if it gets hot. Yeah, luckily we had a little bit of rain today. Not a lot. I didn't see it, but I knew it rained. When I was leaving for my lunch break, I saw there was some rain on top of some cars. I'm like, oh, I guess it rained. And it's only 27.6 degrees in my house as well, which is better than it has been. So it's not... This is bearable now, 26. Sorry, 27. Nearly 28. It's good to know there's an RPM lever. I didn't know there was that. That's always great to know. Yeah, I should set that up on some of my physical controls so I can actually deal with that in one go. There we are. So what did I have? Was it Alt and Enter? No. There we go. Alt and period is the change view. Pretty good. I don't like how it kind of glitches. When you do the other one, they kind of like nicely go towards them. That one doesn't seem to do it. Oh well. It does go after 15 seconds to the next one anyway. But I kind of wanted a manual button in case I wanted to get a good screenshot. Okay, did I have my landing set up in this already? I can't remember if I did. I did not, but we're kind of going directly in anyway, so that's fine. Don't have to worry about it. Can you set like approaches and stuff on here? I don't know how you do it on this one. I guess we have our own visual flight rules, so we're not going to have... Oh, that's how you do traffic. Maybe it was never on before. Okay, how do I get back out of here? I don't want that view. That looks ugly now. How do I change that back? It was in menu, terrain. Oh god, what have I done with the bloody map? That was kind of useful, that one. I want it back to how it was, though. Is that it? That was it. There you go. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Okay. We'll be going left in shortly, then we're going straight into the runway. So I need to start thinking about my landing very soon. I mean, that's kind of a ways to go still. So I don't have to think about it too soon. We got a ways to think about that. I don't know how far it is. What's this scale at the moment? 3 nautical miles. So it's about 4 nautical miles away. It's pretty quick. Okay, we are pretty close. No, it can't be 4 nautical miles. Oh, sorry, that little bit there is 8, not the whole thing. Sorry. So... yeah, we've got quite a ways to go. I wish I could have like a grid, so I know exactly, like, or like rings around this. So I know where like this is in relation to me. There probably is a way of doing that, I just don't know how. No. Measure distance. Oh, why is topography shading not turned on? Why can't I turn on topography? That'd be really handy. Oh, we're gonna crash. We're gonna crash and die in a minute. Like turn display down or something. There we go. For some reason I put a little heading line. I don't know why I did that, but we got one now. Yeah, a little bit more RPM. I don't know how long that line is, though. Did it tell me how long it was? It was in sub-map. Line. 10 nautical miles. Okay, that's good to know. So that line is 10 nautical miles. That's what I needed. Yeah, we got like 30 to go. Kind of. Oh, I'm kind of missing this corner off. Look at this. That's nice, isn't it? There we go. So this says 5 nautical miles. Oh, maybe a little more than I thought. Oh no, that's about right. So 10, yeah, about 30. So there should be not too long to go before we can land. But with VFR, I generally like to go over the airport first so I know where it is before I come back. We're not doing that, we're going directly in, so hopefully I'll be able to see it ahead of me. Oh, look how nice this area looks. God damn. We're going up this little valley. I remember programming this part, I saw this little green valley here and I was like, oh, that'd be nice to go up.
Well,
Yeah, adjust the rudder. Trim a little bit. Down there. Just a little bit of water. What's this giant blue line for? Oh, it disappears when I zoom out. What's that for? Is it some like flying route or something? Maybe. I don't know. We'll ignore it. Oh yeah, they're the restrictions and stuff. Okay, cool. And airspace stuff. We don't need to worry about that. We can ignore any of that. So we're going over this mountain, and then our airport will be the other side. Let's get a little bit lower, just so I can see some of these. Some of this over here. Get a good look at these little farmhouses. Dun, dun. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Do it. Let's do it for a bit. Crazy upside down flying. Let's try and get a bit more practice doing this. It's really hard to fly like this. I mean, that's probably why people don't fly like this. Probably why it's not normal. Oh, there's a mountain coming up. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Okay, we're good. We're still alive. We're alive still. That was close. Yeah, I saw this and I was like, oh shit, I've got to go over this. Bum 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 bum. I want to get really low. I want to see this like water up close. Bum, 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 bum. Look at it. There we go. We had flaps on there, just about to slow down enough. Flaps are back up. Bum, bum. That was pretty nice air around here. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I don't know how I did not know there was a RPM lever. I keep saying lever. I never say lever normally. I say lever. I didn't realize that was here. So that will make it so I don't have to like over RPM. I was wondering how I could not get that to be not so full before. I was like trying to get my throttle down a bunch, trying to get my mixture just right, and it turns out I just need to do that. Okay, so last leg here before we start going in for the ending. We're just gonna go through here, then it's this last one, and then we are direct route for the airport. Bum, bum, bum. we go. This is the last one. It's 5 miles. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I don't know what lever I want this to be on my flight control. I don't know what that should be. I don't have any like 0 to 100% levers left. I do have a speed brake, but that's like 4 notches, which I guess will be fine. Unless I put that as mixture, I'd have like 25% increments for mixture, which that'll probably be alright. I then have more granular control over this with my second throttle. I keep my watch on way too tight. And I'm a giant imprint in my arm. To loosen it. Okay, we do have to clear this mountain, so let's start thinking about raising slightly. Too much. Just a bit. Could I open the window? I could. Does that not let... I guess I can't? I want to open it. I don't know why I can't. The purpose of this one anyway. It's like another RPM and another throttle. Why would this be here? Oh, it's my game crashed. No. Why would that be there? What's the purpose of that? Oh, this is like a training. Oh, this is a... Yeah, this is the co-pilot. This is me being a dummy. Me being a dummy. Ignore me. I forgot this isn't a two-seater, like, side to side. I was like, I got my co-pilot there. Why is there one of this back there? No, that's just the co-pilot's behind. Sorry, I asked my own question when I realized I was being a dum-dum. Da-da-dum. It'd be cool if it could work, though. But, yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't. Okay, we are now coming in for our landing. We're going to have to drop kind of rough, though. We've got to like be here and instantly drop down to... I mean, we could go around if we need to. There's nothing telling us we have to land this direction. But it looks a little bit steep. Try and see the runway anyway. Let's try and get a little bit closer so we're able to see it. Because we're facing the runway perfectly. But I might have to like go around here, then around here. I don't really know how big this is. Oh, each one of them is 1 mile, so it's like a... Yeah, it's like a little bit. It's like 3 mile, maybe. That should be alright to drop in that time. Da-da-dum. Yeah, we've got a bit of a peak here. Can we make it? Hope we can. Now, I'm guessing the airport's over here. Yeah, got a little bit more to go. So after this peak here... Yeah, I'm guessing that red one is this one here. When we get over there, we'll have a few more hills, but then that'll be it. Du-du-dum. Let's have a look around though. Okay, we just climb this hill, mountain. Why did my throttle get reset? What button was that reset my throttle? Ah, my drone camera resets my throttle to 0. That's pretty dangerous. We have to change that keybind later on. Not now, but next stream. So he doesn't do that. Luckily, I don't really ever do drone camera when I'm in the air because it disengages from the plane and you just keep going. Like, you just disappear. But yeah, it puts my throttle to like 25%. Let's try and get up to this line so we can actually see where the airport is. And then we're coming in for our landing. Hopefully it'll be a smooth one. I really hope I can see the airport from up here, so I know exactly where I'm going. It's like right at the base of the hill though, so hopefully it'll be easy. Wow, that's nice. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, where are we? I don't see it. Down there somewhere. Don't know where. Oh god, what's happened? Oh, we're okay. We're okay, we're okay. Oh, I think it's over here. We can't see it from where we are this way. So it's down here. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to really drop altitude very quickly. So let's start trying to bring my throttle down. RPM's down a little bit. Let's do flaps. Oh, I see it. It's right there. Oh god, this is gonna be rough. It's gonna be bloody hard to do this on. I should have taken this a little bit further left. We'll make it easy. It's alright, no worries. I'm not panicking. So that's where we're going to, right there. There is some still small parts of the hill I need to kind of be careful of, but we should be okay. A full mixture for the landing. My trim. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Once I clear this peak, hopefully it'll be just a nice descent into the runway. What's this shit? Oh, there's buildings everywhere. Oh, I can do it. I can do it. This is loaded in very well. I thought those shouldn't look like that. Maybe they do. I don't know. Okay, There's a tree I need to be careful of right there. It's in a really unfortunate place. Alright. Okay. So far, so good. That was pretty good. That was alright, wasn't it? Wasn't terrible. Kinda happy with that landing, it was alright. It felt pretty smooth. Okay, off the runway. Let's get out of here. I should have taken that left there. Okay, slow down a little bit. Let's leave here. Off we go. Perfect. There we go, we did it. Let's just park up on the grass. Why the hell not? Oh. Be careful. There we go, we're parking out right here. There we go, we've done it. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'll be heading off now. We've done our flight today. This was quite a nice flight. We managed to get the airliner done a lot quicker than I expected. So that was good to be able to get the airliner done in like an hour and a bit, so we can have more time to do a GA flight as well. Because I don't like when we don't have time to do the GA flight. But everyone, thank you so much for being here. Who is there we could raid out to? Is Imwill's still doing his cooking stream? Let's have a look. Hang on. So my game's PC's super laggy. I'm gonna try and raid out if I can, but it doesn't like me doing anything like this. Come on, load Chrome. Come on. Oh, he's not streaming. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, what we'll do is raid Criff, who's playing Fallout 4. Yeah, it's Criff. Let's go give Criff a raid on the Criff and Sean channel. Hang on 1 second. I need to get back in the game again. 2 seconds. So slow. Yeah, give them a raid. There you go. So everyone, thank you so much for being here. Go and enjoy Criff playing Fallout. I appreciate you all being here. And I'll see you all very soon for tomorrow, in fact, for Satisfactory. So have a good evening, everyone. See you then. Bye-bye.